Michael Fessier was an American writer and screenwriter. He was born in 1905 in Angels Camp, California. His father left the family when he was 12, and at age 13 he became a printer's apprentice for the Bakersfield Californian. After becoming a reporter, he was requested by MJM to submit screenplays in circa 1935. He wrote 29 screenplays. Co-writing two Fred Astaire and Rita Hayworth musicals You'll Never Get Rich and You Were Never Lonelier with Ernie Pagano. In 1954 he penned the screenplay for Red Garters, a roguish, cheeky musical western that ended both his career and that of Rosemary Clooney. In 1961 he married actress Lillian Bond. He died in 1988 in Northridge, California. As a writer, Fessier published some 200 stories, most well known for That's What Happened to Me. He wrote two novels, the 1948 Clovis, a story of a multilingual super-intelligent parrot, and the subject of today's video, the 1935, Fully Dressed and in His Right Mind, another entry on Karl Edward Wagner's list of 39 best horror novels. Taking place in San Francisco in 1934, we see Johnny Price walking along when he sees a man get shot, that being Albert E. Beagley, publisher of the Herald. Then Price runs into a little old man who tells him he was the one who shot Beagley. The old man follows Price home and helps himself to some of his sherry before leaving, but not before terrifying George, Price's bartender friend, by staring at him with eyes that suddenly turn green and make one unable to touch the old man no matter how insolent he is. Shortly after, Price meets Lawrence Dorgan, a painter who runs a garage but has no idea how to fix cars. Waiting for someone to show up who does, he and Price become friends. One day, Dorgan just shows up and starts living at Price's apartment and he just lets him. The little old man, whose name we never find out, tells Price about how, among other things, he ate a British colonial official with some cannibals in Africa, but about that time he framed someone for murder and got them poisoned to kill themselves in prison. Dorgan really wants to paint the old man, but then the accidents start happening. Or rather, the old man keeps coming in and staring at Price's friends evilly with disastrous consequences, while making racist remarks about Italians and the Irish. One time he is just in time to see Price's friend Pete see his own son die, then tells him it's good the child died so early and leaves. On another day, when Pete is washing the windows, he stares at him and makes him slip and fall to his death on the concrete below. Meanwhile, George the bartender is on the border of a psychotic breakdown from the man coming into his bar all the time and glaring at him. Dorgan manages to paint the old man, but he captures the aura of pure evil hovering around him and is afraid of his own painting. While this is going on, Price meets Trelia, a woman with a childlike demeanor and innocence who swims in the river naked at night. After scaring her off one day, it takes ages before she would come to talk to him again, and she never tells him where she comes from. He loves her, but she doesn't really know if she does. But she finds out when Price is put behind bars for the murder of George the bartender, which the little old man pins on Price seemingly for the fun of it. Waiting to be sentenced to death, he's routinely beaten up by the police to confess, but then it turns out the old man, their only witness, has disappeared. All thanks to Trelia, who decides she loves Price and so she waits for the old man in the lake.